Hey friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
We are back to review another season of This Is Us. Season 5 premieres Tuesday, October 27th on NBC, and it's 2 hours. Yes.
Yay! Oh my
I'm
gosh.
I'm so excited. So to prepare for season 5, we thought we would throw out some predictions. As
Yes.
ridiculous as they may be. So I'm gonna start with a ridiculous prediction. Okay, my first one is I think Cassidy is also pregnant. So with her baby and Madison's twins, we get a whole new generation of big three.
Oh, that's out there.
That's a lot, right?
That
I
is.
just have this suspicion, this feeling based on the last episode from last season that Cassidy will be back. And I
Yeah,
remember
I think so too.
I said in our finale review that I was like, oh, I think maybe Nikki and Cassidy get together. No, just forget that I said that. I don't think so. I think Cassidy will be back. So that is my first prediction. What's yours?
My first prediction. So I kind of threw this out there last year already. This is like from the way future, but remember when Rebecca's like lying in the bed and like people are coming to Kevin's like future amazing house to visit
Yes.
her, and then we see that at her bedside is Nikki.
Yes.
So I predict, I still believe this is true, that at this stage in her condition, she believes that he is Jack, right? And
Good one.
he's like, I think everybody is just letting her believe this because, it's like where she's at, like she's on the tail end. And sadly, I think Miguel is still alive because I've been trying to think like what happens to him. He's still alive, but he's taking a back seat so that she can continue like her
Oh,
epic love story.
that's
That's
heartbreaking.
isn't it? I got goosebumps. I don't know why. I just have a feeling because Miguel's so good.
So just because you're talking about it, one of my predictions is actually that Miguel died. And I hate to
Oh,
say that before this whole deathbed scene, my prediction was
hmm,
that it just took a, mental toll and he was, I mean, they're older, so he
yeah.
probably died of natural causes. But yeah, and then my prediction wasn't that Nikki I like yours though. I like that she thinks that that's Jack. I was just thinking that
Hmm.
Nikki stepped in, but
Mm,
nothing romantic though, obviously.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I am liking the prediction of her thinking that that is Jack, and so he's just kind of playing Jack, like staying in her reality, like you said.
Yes, I think, yeah, like whatever she believes, like he'll just respond in kind, right? Like if she starts talking to him as Jack, then he'll just be whatever she wants in
Yes.
that moment. Oh, I've been on the fence about Miguel though, because oftentimes I have thought like they're gonna do something tragic with him, like he will probably die. Um,
Yes.
but and then now that we know that they're gonna layer in like COVID to the storyline, who knows what that could have changed to like what they already had planned, right? So
Exactly.
maybe that's a part of the whole story as well. I don't know.
It's so interesting because with This Is Us, every season we're following the Pearson family from fall, their birthday,
Mm-hmm.
right? Fall to
Mm-hmm.
spring. But with the
Yeah.
seminal events that happened this last summer of
Yes.
2020, they're going to have to incorporate COVID and maybe even
Yeah.
BLM. I
Yeah.
mean, this is going to be a really interesting season.
Well, we've already seen like some of the previews where Kevin's wearing the mask, and
Yes.
then also where Randall and the family are watching the news, and it looks like Randall is like having like the talk with his girls about like what it's like to be a Black person growing up in America. So I know that like not really a prediction because we kind of already have set the stage for that, but
Yes.
that's going to come, and I think they're going to do that very, very well. Like just like hit it out of the park because they're so good at tackling those like difficult moments.
They really are. And I mean, yeah, they probably had something in mind already, but it gave them material. I mean,
Yeah.
and these are
Hmm.
unfortunate events, but I mean, things that came to light too. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I wonder how much it changed
I
it.
know. I
Yeah.
remember this really great episode, one of my favorite moments with Jack and Randall, where Jack tells Randall, like, when I look at you, I don't see color. And then Randall tells him, well, that means you don't see me. Oh,
Right.
and that, like, oh, just the way he said it. And I just feel like that's going to really, like, come through in this season. And they're going to have, like, such a good context to talk about these really, important issues.
That just shows how brilliant the writing is. that was really bold, just that statement. Then you don't see me. So yes, I'm looking forward to how they tackle it. Yeah, for sure. Okay, back to prediction of mine. I think this season we will finally get to see the backstory of Rebecca and Miguel and how it turned from friendship, heartache to them finally being together. So I just feel like it's time. I think we got a little bit, they reconnected over like social media, but I think we're going to actually go into the whole dating story.
I'm so excited to see that. I love Miguel. I've always liked him. I felt so bad, like the way he was treated so many times. So I'm really excited. And I love all the little moments with him that he got the past seasons, but I really want to like dig deep too. So I hope you're right.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. So what's another one of your predictions?
Okay, so this was kind of a like, I don't know when this is going to happen, if it's going to be this season or how like soon in the future, but it's about Kevin and Randall. They are going to make up, right? Sooner than later. I feel like sooner than later. Like they've tried to make us think that it's like all blown out of the water because Kevin said that terrible thing to Randall about how like the worst day was the day they adopted you. I think he is just being like hurt and dramatic. They are tight. Like Kevin has come through so many times for Randall, like when he had his panic attacks and anxiety. I just think that I know like Randall did bad and he really needs to like, you know, admit some of the things that he did regarding like what's going to happen with Rebecca's care. But I feel like they're going to make up sooner than later.
Okay, because I was kind of thinking that that deathbed scene was what brought them back together. So I hope you're right. And I hope it is, because then that would mean that this whole time, these next 2 seasons, it's just going to be like them.
I can't do that. I don't accept that. And also because there's this little moment in that scene, like when Randall arrives at Kevin's house and they exchange a look. And I believe like one of them puts the shoulder. Yes. And they exchange a look. And I feel like just in that one little look, I interpreted that they've been cool for a while.
Okay, good.
That's my guess. And you're right. We don't want to see them mad for the next, you know, until she dies. That's too long.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there would have to be a lot of flashbacks.
Oh my gosh, right? That would take up the bulk of it. Right.
Yes.
Well, I hope you're right. So my other prediction was that I thought Miguel died before Rebecca and that Nikki stepped in as the caretaker. But I was just remembering Nikki had a wedding ring on. So I wonder who or what that has to do with. Or it's so far in the future, you could have, I don't know, but
maybe he's wearing the ring. Maybe he's wearing the ring to carry on
I really like that theory of yours. Okay, what is another prediction of yours?
Okay, so this is Kevin related too, and I'm surprised you did not want to discuss this topic. But what about Kevin and Sophie? Okay. I like Madison. I think she's a sweetie pie and she's smarter than we thought. And I loved her relationship with Kate.
Yes.
She's a great gal, no doubt, but not the love of his life.
No,
not a love story for all time. No.
I have always been Team Sophie.
Yes, I think they will be great co-parents and they will not let, you know, whatever their marital or not marital situation affect their parenting. But I think Kevin is it's not over with Sophie.
I really hope you're right, especially for that one. I still have fantasies of them rekindling their romance and that just being a decoy, like they're just trying to throw us off. Like, yes, Madison has her children, but doesn't mean that they end up together. So I'm still holding out hope for that. I just, I don't know.
I know. I just don't see Kevin and Madison just deciding like, let's just like get married and like do that. Like Madison deserves better. Like she deserves to find the love of her life. She's such a good person and he's such a good person.
Yeah.
So I don't see them just kind of like, I don't know, just
it doesn't seem realistic. I know this is a show, but I'm just saying. And the send off that we got from Sophie, the last episode of last season, didn't feel final to me either, but that is probably wishful thinking on my part because I'm so Team Sophie.
Yes.
Okay. So. Do you have any other predictions?
No, I think that, I mean, my mind is racing with all the things that I want to
Yes.
know, but those were my solid questions, like my solid, like, I need to see what happens.
Yes, definitely. Well, let us know if you have any predictions. There's so many other characters we didn't even talk about, like Kate and Toby, and even now we
Yeah,
got new ones, Haley.
sorry I blocked
Oh,
Kate
yeah.
there, and
Here they
Kevin.
are.
Hi there.
Yeah. So definitely let us know what your predictions are. We cannot wait to start reviewing this again weekly. Please check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.